In my continuing project to collect my top 15 favorite movies of all time on every format available, we have now arrived at Beta, or Betamax in Dutch. Here we go. In 2017 I visited New York City and I found Hook on Beta, and well, the eagle-eyed watcher or viewer will say, well, isn't this a VHS tape? Well, yeah, it is. No, it isn't. The box is a VHS tape, but if you can see on the side, it says Beta. Yeah, near the end of the Betamax or Beta's lifespan, studios weren't too eager to make new artwork, so they just reused the standard VHS, and they sort of, well, inserted a mechanism. As you can see, there's a piece of cardboard to just make the VHS a little smaller. The VHS, it's a sort of an inlay. Here's the Hook Beta. Yeah, Sony threw in the Beta towel in 88 or 87. That's when they started to release their own VCR machines, their own VHS machines. But there still were a number of movies released on the format after that. Now this one's relatively rare. I once read that it was only offered to people who wrote to Sony or who subscribed to Sony's Beta service. So this was never in stores. This was a subscription-based release. And to the best of my knowledge, the very final Beta tape that ever came out, commercially at least, was Mission Impossible in '96, which is very late, which is almost 10 years after Sony decided to quit making Beta machines. Yeah, for example, one of the later releases, like Beauty and the Beast, is a very expensive Beta that goes upwards of $400. This one was relatively affordable. I think I paid $15 or $16, not including, of course, NYC state tax, because that's a thing when you're buying in America, the state tax. Then a few years ago on eBay, I found The Goonies in excellent condition. Yeah, seller even included the protective case, and even the original shrink wrap is still included. It's not a seal tape, it has been opened, but it's very, very well taken care of. So that's number 2 and number 4. And that was my Beta collection up until now. Now today I got a new addition to the Beta collection. My good friend Pim, I've mentioned him before on this channel. He has an American girlfriend, Lauren, and sometimes I abuse dear Lauren's mom's address, because her mom is still living in America, in Pennsylvania, and I ask Lauren, please, can I send some more crap to your mom? Can I use your mom's address? Because then of course I don't have to pay ludicrous shipping to Belgium, and Lauren can just take it with her when she visits her mom. So a win-win situation. Well, not a win-win. It's not a win for Lauren or her mom, it's just a win for me. So sorry Lauren, and sorry Carla. Tell him Carla sent you. McDonald's. So which tape did I get today? Courtesy of Lauren and Carla. The Land Before Time, my favorite animated movie of all time. Lovely condition. Lovely Beta tape. FBI warning. It says 1 hour and 9 minutes, which is weird because I always thought that The Land Before Time was just 1 hour and 6 minutes, or a very brisk 66 minutes in total. This is a first release. Well, of course, there were not many Beta re-releases. This one's from '89, so just a year after the movie came out in theaters. This is probably the very first home video release for The Land Before Time, together with, of course, the together, of course, with the VHS and the Laserdisc. That's my number 5. So yeah, too bad that the Hook stands out like a sore thumb. So 3 Beta tapes so far out of 15. Well, The Truman Show will not be available. Jurassic Park is not available, which is weird because I thought Jurassic Park barely made the cross-hold, or barely made the deadline, but it's not available. It's haven't been released. I have a sort of eBay search for Jurassic Park Betamax, but it never yields any results. There won't be any Toy Story 3, but other than that, I think all my top 15 movies are available on beta, so that's quite cool. So Back to the Future is available, The Blues Brothers is available, both indies are available. However, Last Crusade is quite expensive, also a later release. There's a Turkish beta right now on eBay that's affordable, well, semi-affordable, $45, but the American Last Crusade is upwards of $90, so an expensive one. E.T. is available, even 12 Angry Men is available, Stand By Me is available, and Blade Runner is available. So yeah, quite some beta collecting to go, but quite cool for a relatively uncommon format, at least in Belgium. We never had Universal and or Disney and or Warner tapes on beta in Belgium. The only beta tapes we ever got commercially in PAL format were the sort of the lesser known, the smaller labels. Like for example, if you wanted Bud Spencer and Terence Hill, those are available on Belgian beta, but never Hook, never Goonies, never Back to the Future. So yeah, 8 more to go for a complete top 15 on beta. Happy hunting! And if you have one of my titles on beta and it's affordable, please contact me in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching and have a great evening.